Dear viewers, welcome to 90 Day Fiancé latest news. Watch the full video and give your valuable comments. Thank you. Angela Deem is a firecracker by any measurement, but the self-proclaimed cougar is a whopping 22 years older than her Nigerian husband, Michael Ilasami. After a failed marriage to a white man that was near her same age and several unsuccessful turns in life. Like many women, the reality star decided she wanted something very different than she'd ever experienced before in the romance department. If the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, Angela decided she was by no means insane. Instead of dating a southern gentleman near her home in Hazelhurst, VA, she started flirting with a barely 30-year-old Nigerian man named Kehinde, also known as his chosen American surname Michael, after he reached out to her on Facebook Messenger. Angela's friends and family couldn't believe she was taking their romantic conversations seriously considering the age difference, but even more importantly, the undesirable distance between Nigeria and Hazelhurst, VA. When they realized Angela was serious, they tried to warn her about the many older American women who were scammed by fake Nigerian suitors, but she wouldn't listen to their concerns. Angela was sold on Michael, or at the very least, the idea of Michael, the young African warrior who was quickly becoming an outlet for her wildest fantasies. Michael had no qualms telling Angela what she wanted to hear, and it wasn't long before she gathered the money she earned as a nursing assistant and was traveling across the country to meet her own personal African prince. And despite his public reservations, it's safe to assume Michael was attracted to Angela. According to the most recent episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, the two are no longer together. Many fans have remarked that Angela played herself and ended up heartbroken with nothing to show for it, except another divorce and public embarrassment under her belt. Their initial meeting was a bit awkward, with Michael acknowledging on camera that Angela was bigger than he realized and looked much older. Angela approached Michael like a cougar with decades of unresolved pent-up sexual frustration, but Michael was much more standoffish. Whether it was because of the physical discrepancies he noticed or because his culture frowned upon PDA for unmarried couples, Michael didn't match Angela's sexual energy in front of the cameras. Angela didn't pay much attention to Michael's lack of enthusiasm, and when she did feign hurt by his passive-aggressive insults, it didn't take much coddling from Michael to make her forget the hurtful insults he'd thrown her way. For some reason, unbeknownst to his friends, who laughed in Michael's face and suggested he should stop dealing with the older American lady, Michael remained committed to the relationship. The couple fought continuously, but Angela was not shy about admitting the make-up sex after a fight was enough to keep her locked in. "You did it back to back. That's not pretty good. That's kind of like amazing and awesome," she told Michael on camera. "Then you bit me. I don't know when you were being a beast." Whether it was Michael's words or his foreign and much younger sex appeal, Angela was hooked, and it appeared to be indefinite. The 90 Day Fiancé franchise appears to have an affinity for unlikely couples. Most of them are not unlike Angela and Michael, with some form of huge obstacle to overcome before getting married. In many cases, the American man is much older than his foreign bride. But for Angela and her 90 Day Fiancé colleague Debbie Aguero, who is an unbelievable 40-plus years older than her love interest, Osama Berber. Like Angela, Debbie has dealt with family members and friends, discouraging their relationships, but remains focused on her Indian fiancé, Osama. Debbie learned that Osama lied about many things, but he has shown his loyalty to her over his family. Michael continues to tell Angela various untruths, and it's beyond clear that she doesn't trust him. Early in the relationship, Angela acknowledged she feared being one of the many women who fell prey to a romance scam from an overseas predator. Although she continued moving forward with the relationship, after visiting Nigeria for the first time and seeing a discrepancy in her bank account, Angela immediately accused Michael of stealing her money. It turned out there was a banking error and her money was replaced, but it wouldn't be the last time the couple fought nearly to the death of the relationship. Angela has caught Michael in several lies, and he has even come clean regarding infidelity numerous times. From admitting to getting oral sex from a woman as payment for a ride home, to soliciting other women for sexual favors on social media, Angela knew her man was unfaithful. After continuous obstacles with Michael's visa, the two finally got married when Angela made the decision to bite the bullet and go to Nigeria for her wedding sans family and friends. Even though Michael's family objected, because Angela was a decade and a half past her childbearing years, Michael went through with the wedding, knowing he'd be able to visit America once he was married. Fans of Angela's weren't surprised when Angela flew Michael to America just for him to go missing in an attempt to immerse himself in American culture and, no doubt, American women. For Angela, the only time she seemed to be happy with Michael was when there was physical intimacy involved, and he was going along with the program. Although Michael didn't give their sexual relationship rave reviews, it became painfully clear that he had no problem indulging in sex with Angela and/or taking her money. For Angela, the payoff in the relationship seemed to rely solely on the physical relationship, because in all the years the couple has been on TLC, there's never been talk of Michael doing anything for or spending anything on Angela besides his 30-something-year-old prowess in the bedroom. Many say Angela wasted time, money, and valuable years of her life chasing a man whose intent was never genuine. After 6 years with Michael, Angela has nothing to show for it save another divorce, an empty bank account, and countless embarrassing viral moments. But Angela's actions show she may view things much differently. Angela is a tenacious woman who is known for getting what she wants. Fans can rest assured that Angela's satisfaction equation was not as disproportionate as they may think. Angela knew Michael didn't have any money, and she also knew that she wasn't the typical woman he would date. She was able to get what she wanted from Michael for at least 6 years, and it's clear Angela enjoyed every single minute of their exchange. Don't be shocked if, before 2024 is over, we see Michael right back in Angela's good graces, or at least back in her bed. This gossip is over. If you liked the video, then give your opinion in the comment box, and stay with us by subscribing the channel. Thank you.